From Atlanta, Georgia, the Warriors are looking to end their road. Now Golden State's starting five. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Freak is out there with Curry, and it's
move the ball.
Back to Curry. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. And no good. In it goes. Adams has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hawks. Pass to Freak. Over in the corner, Barnes. To the inside. And it's blocked by Adams. But they get it back. Curry kicks to Freak. Now here's Barnes. Defense right on him. And he gets it to go. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside, Scott. There's the pick. He feeds it to Bazemore. Off the pick. And it's Freak with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building
and started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Horford's it to Bazemore. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Atlanta shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for Atlanta.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry passes to Green. Right side Curry. Here's Freak, and he banks in the layup. Freak's got 6.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Adams following the basket by Freak. Drive by Adams, and that one is stuffed right through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Here's the screen. Bazemore dishes to Adams. Great D that time from Curry.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the shot is good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Freak. Schroeder passes to Bazemore. Five on the clock. At the elbow, Horford. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance. Display. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Here's Schroeder following the score by Golden State. The feed now to Adams. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh!
Yeah. How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And Atlanta has possession following the score by Golden State. Looking to end the run, and he hits the jump shot. Warriors leading by 4. Right side Curry. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
8 of the last 10 points at that end. of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now here is Horford. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Such a wide-open look. Here's Curry. Kicks it to Green. He dishes it to Freak. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2. The Warriors leading. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Curry is out there with Freak, and it's Jordan in at the 5, down low. Hawk shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Teague against Curry. Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Freak with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Green dishes to Freak. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. That one on Horford. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Curry passes to Freak. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Hawks trail by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Barber, and the layup's good off the glass. Barber's got 20.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Freak's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors. The Hawks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Picked by Horford. Teague against Curry. Clock at 6. And it's Barber missing.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game.
And the shot is good. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Warriors, number 1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Horford. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. 4-2. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Here's Jordan, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Teague, following the score by Golden State. To the middle, takes it from 10. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Warriors leading by 10. Now, Freak. 27 points for him. Curry's shot is good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Atlanta with the ball. T kicks to Horford. The fadeaway. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Dishes it to Freak. Out to the right wing. Jordan the screen. That's a 2 from Barnes. Rebound by the Hawks.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's Barber missing. Warriors shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Freak dishes to Green. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And it's 29 points for Freak.
And defensively, They are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Barber. 20 points for him.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. They've actually done a great job on the board. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
That's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting.
Oh!